May 22nd, 2026. Let's get into it.
Quick shout out to today's sponsor, Grid Term. Run multiple terminal sessions side by side. Perfect if you're a Claude Code or Codex Power user. Gridterm.com, link in the description. Claude just found over 10,000 critical software bugs in a single month, and Cloudflare alone reported 2,000 of them. Anthropic's Project Glasswing teamed up with about 50 partners and pointed Claude Mythos Preview at the most important software on the internet. The result is what they call a 10 times jump in bug finding rate. Here's the wild part. They say progress isn't limited by finding bugs anymore. It's limited by how fast humans can verify and patch them. Defenders are winning the AI arms race right now, but only because they got there first. Speaking of AI doing things nobody asked for, internet sleuths used AI to recreate the voices of dead pilots from a fatal cargo plane crash. The NTSB had to yank its entire public docket system offline. People were turning spectrogram images from crash investigations back into actual cockpit audio. This came out of the UPS Flight 2976 investigation in Louisville last November, where 15 people died. Federal law has banned releasing cockpit recordings since 1990, and now AI just casually walked around that. Meanwhile, Google's new AI first search is so broken, you literally cannot Google the word disregard anymore. Type it in and the AI overview responds, got it. If you need anything else, just let me know. Like, it thinks you're talking to it directly. The same thing happens with Ignore and Skip. The world's biggest search engine just rolled out a multi-billion-dollar AI overview system that can be defeated by one word from a prompt injection 101 tutorial. Bing won a comparison test today, let that sink in. But that's not even the heaviest news today. Anthropic just published a paper saying we have until 2028 to decide whether democracies or the Chinese Communist Party shape global AI. They're calling for tighter chip export controls and a crackdown on what they call China's large-scale distillation attacks on American models. Translation: Anthropic thinks China is illicitly extracting innovations from US labs, and they want Washington to slam the door harder. Bold move from a frontier lab to openly lobby chip policy. The next 2 years are apparently the whole ball game. Over at Google I/O, TechCrunch got hands-on with Google's actual AI display glasses, built with Warby Parker, General Monster, and Samsung. You hold the right temple for 2 seconds, Gemini wakes up, and there's a little inland display floating widgets like directions and live translation in front of your eyeball. You can also tell Gemini, take a photo and turn that person into an anime character, and it sends the result to your phone via Nano Banana. The hardware's still rough. They were straight up testing in a basic frame, but it's the closest anyone's gotten to actually shipping smart glasses people might want to wear. And then there's this. Spellbook CEO Scott Stevenson called the entire AI startup industry out for faking their revenue, and TechCrunch went and confirmed it. Founders are reporting contracted ARR as plain old ARR, which is corporate for deals we hope close someday. The biggest funds in the world know about it and play along because it juices PR coverage and valuations. Every time you see fastest AI startup to 100 million in ARR, there's a real chance the actual number is dramatically smaller. The whole leaderboard might be cooked. The literary world is in full panic today because a Commonwealth Short Story Prize regional winner appears to have been written by AI. Granta published Jameer Nazir's The Serpent in the Grove, and readers immediately clocked the mixed metaphors, the anaphora, and yes, the lists of threes. The prestigious literary prize establishment is now learning what every English teacher learned 18 months ago. They have no system to detect this, and the writing was apparently good enough to win regional honors before anyone noticed. Samsung memory chip employees just landed bonuses averaging $340,000 after threatening to strike. A worker on a $50,000 base salary can pull in over $400,000 in bonus money this year. Why? AI memory chip demand is so absurd, Samsung's profits went up 8 times last quarter. This is the second order effect nobody talks about. The AI boom isn't just enriching NVIDIA, it's making HBM memory chip workers in South Korea richer than most American software engineers. Samsung just hit a $1 trillion valuation off the back of it. Remember Critters, the OpenAI powered animated movie that was supposed to debut at Cannes this year? Yeah, it's not happening. AGC Studios pulled the film after OpenAI shut Sora down back in March, which is apparently the most awkward way to lose a movie. Imagine producing an entire feature animation on a model and then the company nukes the model before your premiere. Hollywood's first big AI native film just became a cautionary tale about platform risk. And finally, a new research paper just blew the lid off LLM safety. Researchers wrote prompt injection payloads that mimic the target document's own vocabulary, and detection rates on Llama 3.18 billion parameters collapsed from 93.8% to 9.7%. Llama Guard 3, Meta's actual production safety classifier, caught literally zero of the camouflaged attacks. Zero, and multi-agent debate setups made it almost 10 times worse on smaller models. The whole industry safety story has a giant hole in it, and now the framework to exploit it is public. Don't forget to check out Grid Term, link in the description. That's the news. I'll see you tomorrow.